everyone, we have prepared latest market updates for August 3rd, 2022. PayPal shares soar thanks to Elliott's purchase. PayPal Holdings said Tuesday that activist investor Elliott Management has a stake of more than $2 billion in the fintech company and raised its annual earnings forecast. The company's stock rose nearly 12% after it announced a series of changes, including the appointment of Blake Jorgensen as its new chief financial officer and a $15 billion share repurchase program. The company also plans to reduce headcount to cut costs and said it estimates annual revenue will grow 11% in FXN terms, up from a previous forecast of approximately equal 11% and 13%. According to Jess Cohn, Elliott's managing partner, the fintech company has unrivaled and industry-leading exposure to the entire payments business, a day after the investment firm disclosed a similar stake in Pinterest Inc. Shares of PayPal, which was among the companies that benefited during the pandemic, lost more than 70% of their market value in a year as e-commerce growth retreated from pandemic-era records. Given the significant decline in share price over the past 9 months, that may be enough to satisfy investors who have lost some faith in management's reliability after so many downward revisions. Gold price falls because of the rising dollar. Gold prices fell Wednesday after hawkish comments from several Federal Reserve officials caused the dollar to rise on the prospect of a steeper interest rate hike. Futures on the yellow metal fell 0.9% to $1,774.20 an ounce. Spot gold was down 0.2% to $1,758.12. Futures briefly rose above $1,800 on Tuesday as worries about rising tensions between the U.S. and China spurred demand for the safe haven. But the rise was interrupted after two Fed officials talked about the possibility of raising interest rates more sharply to combat raging inflation. Speaking to CNBC, San Francisco Fed President Mary Daly said the Fed has a long way to go before inflation can be contained, which probably points to the need to raise interest rates. Separately, Chicago Fed President Charles Evans noted another significant rate hike, but expressed hope that it could be avoided. Their comments caused the U.S. dollar to jump 1% Tuesday, and the U.S. dollar index futures rose 0.9% to $106.18. The dollar has largely overtaken gold as a safe haven currency this year, as its appeal has been boosted by the prospect of further interest rate hikes. Nouvelle bought Bitcoin for billions of dollars. The cryptocurrency sector continues to gain popularity, although some major assets such as Bitcoin or Ethereum are still showing strong volatility. Experts are closely monitoring market movements. The past 2 weeks have seen volatile movements. In particular, one whale bought $3 billion worth of Bitcoin. This new player, still unidentified by the cryptocurrency community, appeared in July. According to Bain Crypto, he made its first purchases on July 15, 2022. The whale redeemed all of its purchases in just 3 days. 15,499 Bitcoins worth $345.9 million on July the 19th. 45,499 Bitcoins worth $1.06 billion on July 20th, and 71,879 Bitcoins worth $1.64 billion on July 21st. This new whale has risen to third place in the list of wallets with the most Bitcoins on BitInfo charts thanks to constant purchases. It currently holds 0.70% of the Bitcoins in circulation.